on. I've just been trying to solve problems here. Oh, one thing after.
ILS runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 27. DSR aircraft, say direction for London City Airport.
Alright, hopefully that's working. Let me get my webcam working. Nothing's working. No. That one, and then this one. There we go. Well, I got something working. So I started up the Cirrus. We're going to get out of here. We're on ground already with London City. And hopefully that's the only debacle for today. That's what we're hoping. So without further ado, let me get my ATIS one more time, because now I've lost it and forget what I had. It was Bravo. Charlie now. Okay. 27, runway 27 with Charlie. Okay. London City Ground, November 489er. Oh, status scored, sorry. London City Ground, November 489er Echo Foxtrot. On the apron with Charlie ready to taxi VFR. We do not have those other taxiways. We're using Orbex. Okay, and that didn't work because for some reason it did switch over the frequency because we're doing that great right now. Oh my god. Alright. It's like one mess up after another. Alright. Now. Oh yeah. That's not what I want. I want 825. So let's do it this way then. There we go. Alright, well, shall we try that again? I think we tried that again.
Book 7035, QNH 1023.
Oh, there we go, we're getting ground.
To depart the London City Control Zone to the south, not above 2,000 feet, VFR, squawk 7035, QNH 1023 for Mooney 691 Sierra Papa.
That's cool,
Number 691 Sierra Papa, read back correct, report ready.
French Gap, thank you for that Twitch. Sorry about all the problems. I'm running
We'll report
OBS
ready,
now.
Sierra Papa.
This is going to be interesting, everybody, so. But alright.
London City Ground, November 7 Lima X-ray is ready.
November 7 Lima X-ray, thank you. Hold position, contact City Ground 118.075. Bye.
Hold position, over to Tower 118.075, November 7 X-ray, bye-bye.
London City Ground, November 489 Echo Foxtrot on the apron with Charlie ready taxi. VFR departure to the southeast, and I do not have those Delta Kilo Lima Mike taxiways.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, Roger, clear to leave the London City Control Zone to the south, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, squawk 7031, QNH 1023.
7031, and can you repeat that, the QNH, please?
November 489 Echo Fox, you're clear to leave the London City Control Zone to the south, not above 2,000 feet, QNH 1023.
Clear at the south, no more than 2,000 feet, and QNH I have, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, reback report ready.
Ready to taxi, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
November 9 Echo Foxtrot, roger, call position, contact C, Tower 118-075, bye-bye.
Roger, over to Tower, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Now,
London City Ground, November 6 to Delta Foxtrot.
November 6-2 Delta Foxtrot, City Ground, hello, pass message.
November 6 to Delta Foxtrot.
7 surface in 360 degrees, 9 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, Charlie Golf Lane with X-ray.
London City Tower, says the 9 Echo Foxtrot, ready for taxi to runway 27.
November 9 Echo Foxtrot, City Tower, hello, gateway to the Robin, the 401, passing left to right, then taxi on point Echo, runway 27.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Looking for, oh,
Gonna
there
read
he
that
is.
back.
Roger, waiting for that tagging aircraft and then tagging runway 27, 9 Echo Foxtrot. That would be that one right there. Now what we're going to have to do here, there's a lot of things that we're going to do other than, we're so used to flying the United States, but I included this QNH to pressure altitude, because there's no way in Microsoft Flight Simulator to get
Charlie
to
with
QNH,
3 squawk mode, Charlie.
So we've got 3012.
Oh, Charlie Golf Lane with
That's right about where we should
Apologies.
be.
That's fine.
And we're going to wait for this aircraft to pass in front of us, then we'll continue.
November 7 Lima X-ray from Echo, enter line up backtrack, runway 27, report ready.
How are we doing out there, guys?
Tower, November 7 Lima X-ray, repeat please.
From Echo, enter line up backtrack, runway 27, and report ready.
From Echo, backtrack, runway 27, report ready, November 7 Lima X-ray.
Golf Whiskey X-ray, continue southbound, contact Thames Director 132.7.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
32.7 for Tim's director, you said? Charlie Golf Lane with X-ray.
Affirm.
Thanks for the service.
On the city ground, Mooney 6910 Sierra Papa at the GA apron with information Charlie ready for taxi for westbound departure. November 6901 Sierra Papa, get Cushion City Tower, hello, taxi over an Echo runway 27.
All right.
Was that Yankee Echo 27
Hello,
for 1 Sierra Papa?
Caper. Sorry, it's just a little stressful
Let's
flying
look at
VFR
all the way
for
to the end
first time
and
with
on
that
the-
sim. It's going to be, it's not that it's hard, it's just,
Roger
wanna
that,
make
1
sure you
Sierra
get it
Papa,
right,
taxi
so.
via Yankee Echo all the way to the end for 27.
London City Tower, November 6 to Delta Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Number 6 to Delta Foxtrot, taxi on the point Echo runway 37 by Yankee and
Okay, we'll hold
apron,
short here.
and yeah, that's it.
Taxi to runway 27 via Yankee, November 6 to Delta Foxtrot.
so we don't have this extra taxiway, and that's why people get confused at first, because this is Yankee all the way down now in real life. But I have the Orbex scenery, and they're building it according to this, so, you know, it is what it is, but I reported I did not have those taxiways. And there's an aircraft back taxiing right now for 27, so.
And to all the guys departing to France, you know, initially you need to route southbound since we can't take you directly to the well, east, I think. So that's the clearance. The clearance is route southbound.
Alright, so we'll go southbound and then we'll be on our way. We're going to pick up Thames Approach on the way out, which makes it a little easier. Thing about European, seeing that we're stuck here for a little bit, I can explain what the real big difference is. See these TMAs right here? And mind you, this is a French chart, because we're going to get out of London, go to the English Channel, and then go on for Le Bourget. a visual approach to the Bourget. So it seems like it's a lot. I think it's more just nervousness of not flying. These TMAs are like approaches to the United States.
London City Tower, November 7 Lima X-ray, ready for departure.
2,000.
November 7 Lima X-ray, 27
anything above 2,500 here, you'd have to have clearance for anything over here.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, November 7
TMA
Lima
is just
X-ray.
another way of saying approach zone, basically. They call it a terminal maneuvering area, or aerodrome, I believe.
London Sea
And if we stay
Tower,
low,
good
we're going to
evening,
miss
November
most of
62
those.
Golf Hotels, ready taxi.
And we'll go over there to Le Bourget. We're going to end up going to Pontois. This is going to be Whiskey 1 reporting point. We're going to leave out here.
November
We're gonna
60
go
Golf
here.
City Tower, hello,
Okay,
taxi
give us
on
clearance
Echo,
into
running
wherever we have to
27.
land at for Le Bourget, which is a visual approach. Again, I'll show you the chart
Echo
again
27,
closer.
November 60 Golf Hotel.
Just don't worry about this aircraft parting. And then say request takeoff clearance to the south. So,
City Tower, November 612, Tank Foxtrot is ready for taxi.
the reason why we can't do southeast, probably because it goes
November
a little longer,
612
they want us to
Tango
go to the
Foxtrot,
south.
City Tower, hello, Roger, call you back in a minute.
So, again, sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat so much. There you go, he takes off. I'm going to ask for takeoff clearance.
November 49 Echo Foxtrot, behind the departing DR401, enter line backtrack runway 27 from Echo.
Backtrack and line up, runway 27, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Here we go. I'm going to go all the way down. Interesting. There's going to be lots of great scenery coming
November
out of here.
7 Lima X-ray, contact Ames Director 132.7, bye-bye.
We're gonna
Over to
use
10,
this a lot,
temperature
that's why I put the
132,
Surf for
small
speed
7
and
for
also
November 7 Lima
1000,
X-ray, thanks for service.
so that we have way of getting it, but we're cleared to the south, not the southeast, so we have to go
November
south.
6 on Tango Foxtrot after the Mooney passes left to right, taxi holding point Echo, runway 27.
After the Mooney, we'll taxi to 27 via Echo 612 Tango Fox.
So yeah, this must have been before they built the taxiway for London City, the Orbex, which I didn't even know.
City ground, Mooney 901 Sierra Papa, holding short of C7 at Echo.
See stations at once, November 6 Sierra Papa Roger, clear back for departure, break. Jersey 43 Echo, we calling earlier?
10 degrees, 50%
Roger,
flaps.
43 Echo, ready taxi.
Let's do a turn around here.
Jersey 43 Echo, hold position, call you back.
Please work rudders, thank you. Alright, once we're in the air, it'll be less hectic here. But this is definitely an interesting.
November 4 Inner Echo Foxtrot 27 surface and 360 degrees 9 knots, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, 9 Foxtrot. And here we go, rotated 70.
November 6 901 Sierra Papa behind the
Flaps retracted at
departing
80.
Mooney, ocean Cirrus, SR22 from Echo, under line up
And then we're gonna
backtrack,
climb
runway
at
27,
101
purple ready.
knots.
Behind the Cirrus, we will enter 27, backtrack to depart 27 for 691 Sierra Papa.
Rotate. And
Jersey 43 Echo, taxi holding point Echo, runway
retracted
27.
flaps, positive, and here we
Taxi
go.
holding point Echo, runway 27, Jersey 43 Echo.
Okay, we'll make our left turn to the south here. Stay away from the city.
London City Tower, November 62, 908 Papa's ready to taxi.
November 6 to Niner Papa City Tower, hello, hold position, call back.
908 Papa, welcome.
Alright. Looking good on the left. Take our turn.
November 4 Niner Echo Foxtrot, contact times director 132.7.
Roger, over to Thames, 9 Foxtrot. Okay, 132.70.
Holding short, runway 27 at Echo, November 6 to Delta.
Thames approach, November 489 Echo Foxtrot, 1000 VFR. Interesting.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot Garage. Thames Sector, good evening. You'll be in control airspace shortly. What service would you like?
We'd like some traffic service to all the way through the English channel. Canoe, go easy on me.
9 Echo Foxtrot, thank you. I'll get back to you shortly.
Roger, Echo Foxtrot.
November 7 Lima X-ray leaving Trod airspace shortly. You squawk VFR. You free call Farnborough, frequency 134.35 for further services.
So the way they treat this too is it's very much like a
Squawk
Class G.
VR,
Class
service
Charlie,
terminated, November 7
we have to
X-ray,
answer
thank you.
everything back. And I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Seems to be a little bit loud. Can't go above 2,000, so we're going to level out. I'll get back to whoever's talking to me in a second. Sorry, just a little busy right now. Nick, how's it going? Finally. Yeah, I guess I'm using OBS again because my other ones, whatchamacallit there. Streamlabs is not working that well, so I'm just gonna have to stay with it here. Yeah, that was not good. 2,000, come on, 2,000. Here we go. I don't want to break any rules here. All right, we're looking good. Trim down, no, trim down. My trim wheel just messed up big time because everything's not working right. Because, you know, if it was, they would be amazing.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, squawk 1731.
1731 for Nine Echo Foxtrot. Going way too high. Way too high because my trim's all messed up. Oh!
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot, thank you. You can contact Farnborough, frequency 134.35. Have a good evening.
Roger, 9 o'clock shot.
Golf Oscar Romeo, I've just had a chat with TC South, and unfortunately, due to workload, they're going to be unable to facilitate you transiting Heathrow and Gatwick inside of CAS.
Say again, Golf Oscar Romeo?
Golf Oscar Romeo, I've just had a chat with TC South, and unfortunately, due to workload, they are unable to facilitate your transit inside of CAS. So you'll need to descend below 2,500 feet.
That's no problem. Can we possibly route then by this one of the interchange BRP route in Big and Hilton and contact in Farnborough? Would that be a possibility?
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger, that's fine with me. You can report leaving CAS.
Roger, Golf Oscar, and just going to isolate 2,500.
Hey, sir.
Good job. Facilitate for you, thank you.
All right. Melvin, yeah, don't worry about it. It's been, you know, for me at least, problem after problem. So you're probably better off
Team
than
Director Mooney 6910 Sierra Papa's with you heading 10.
Just watch out for those TMA areas. That's
Number
basically what you have to do.
691 Sierra Papa Thames Director, good evening. You'll be leaving Toronto airspace shortly. What service would you require?
Told people to try to stay at 2,000 so that you're under the TMA areas. So. But I'm trying to get to 2,000. My trim's all messed.
Sierra Papa, what service do you require outside of controlled airspace?
Sorry about that. Once we exit controlled airspace, we'll probably just go VFR. We're just VFR to Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Bravo.
Lovely. Do you require a traffic service, mate?
Negative for 6910 Sierra Papa.
November 691 Sierra Papa, thank you. You're leaving Toronto airspace now. Squawk VFR. You're free call of Farmers, frequency 12. Corrections, frequency 13435. Goodbye.
Alright, what's going on?
Controlled airspace 13435. Get 10 Sierra Papa.
Good news is we're not going to break any rules down there. We're low
Golf
enough.
Oscar, what service do you require outside of controlled airspace?
I call up Thames Approach and ask what's going on. I think I lost everything in my head.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, if you are still on this frequency, please contact Farnborough, frequency 13435. Goodbye.
13435, 9 Foxtrot. Thanks, I just will contact you. Oh, just one thing after another. 35. Approach November 48 Echo Foxtrot, 1750 VFR.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, Farmer Radar. Hello, it's a traffic service, London QH1019.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
On barrel rolls and
Oh my
loop-the-loops,
God.
yeah, all that kind of stuff.
30
We
plane.
don't do that kind of flying here. Dangerous and irresponsible.
Sorry, so what's going on?
Who does?
Oh. Trying it here. We're trying, guys. This is not the easiest thing to do. Part of it's nerves flying in Europe, VFR, but we're good right now. We're in traffic service now with the right frequency, and we just have to keep going here. So that's what we're gonna do. Keeping it 2,000 and under here. Thanks for the comment about the twos. Good fixins. Thank you for subscribing. Again, I'm not using Streamlabs because that thing was messing up, but you should hear your sound pretty soon, hopefully. So, that's awesome, man. My trim seems to be working again, so we're good. Oh, it's just been wow.
Golf, Alpha Charlie, Roger, you came into the farmer controls and via the Guildford VRP.
You know what? The only way to really get used to this is just to keep doing it. So we're just gonna have to get on here with VFR fly in Europe. I'm gonna do more of it, honestly. I just want to get used to it. It's not that hard. There's a lot more controlling agencies in Europe.
Charlie, correct the base service outside of control airspace.
In the UK, it's its own thing. Traffic service is their version of following, so it's pretty much the same. And the really tricky thing, which I've already practiced, is into Le Bourget with the visual approach, though. So we're gonna see what we can do there. Get there. Nick, good luck with the instrument, man. So hopefully, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. That's what I've been told, at least. So. But everyone, thank you for following. So sorry about the technical difficulties before. I was doing the briefing before, and it was like one thing after another. Probably have tons of European people laughing at me as I try to follow my way through VFR. It's a little different than the United States. Yeah, it's a little different. So, it is what it is. Alright, let's boost this speed up to 75% here. Try to send the 2,000. I'll trip down. Right about there. 75% power. Kick into overdrive. Trim down. We're doing pretty good. So, even wore the proper shirt. I did a virtual challenge on the bike. It wasn't that hard. It was 21 miles. It was the Cross the English Channel. So I kept the shirt on. And again, representing the USA Flying Club with the hat provided by our founder, Mike. So, but yeah, we're heavily dependent upon this GPS today. I have charts for France, but as you can see, they're a little more intricate than what we're using in the United States. Right now, we're worried about just getting out of London.
Traffic information for you at 1 o'clock range, 3.5 miles to KLM 737, descending to altitude 3,000 feet, routing northbound.
Roger, looking for traffic, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Traffic in sight, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
November Echo Foxtrot, Roger.
See that? That was pretty cool. There's a KLM coming in there. So see, not much different. A lot of just getting nerves and saying, "Hey, listen, you're the United States, do it in Europe their way." So, right, we're gonna turn more on course here, get a direct route. I'd put the autopilot on, but I kind of want to fly by hand a little here. So there you go. So good, since you've tested the Streamlabs chatbot, which does work with OBS, seeing that Streamlabs is not working at all.
Right now. Boy, from now on, you gotta clean up your own feces.
Love that. I love it. Nick, I'm still getting you a sound, but I've just been busy this whole week with teaching in the school building again. It's been a little hectic. Kids full of anxiety because we're having a full return for anyone that wants it to come back on Monday, and there's tons of kids.
More track information for you. That's 3 o'clock, range 5 miles. It's a Ryanair 737 descending to altitude 3,000 feet, routing eastbound.
Looking for traffic, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Yeah, I don't see him. You see him? Yeah. Traffic not in sight, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
November Echo Fox, Roger, that traffic is now turning northbound, so no longer.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot. All right. Well, we're keeping it low. And we have the English channel in the distance still.
Charlie, Roger, report final runway 24, your number 1, and are you looking to enter circuit or leave?
How's the volume out there? I had to quickly switch to OBS to make this stream work today. Just want to make sure everything sounds pretty good. You can hear me and everything like that.
Drop off Charlie, Roger, after departure, left-hand visual circuit, not above 2,000 feet.
Well, outside view of the UK. Definitely a little different than the States. Still some elevation issues with the we're getting there. Alright, this is going to get interesting. Let's see if anyone's in there in France. They were supposed to be there. Oh, there they are. And it's just Lima, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Foxtrot Center. So let's see what that is so I know what to call them. That would be... LFPB. Doesn't really have an airport there, so let's see. Hi, what's up, man? What's going on? No, kind of busy with all this stuff. Flying in Europe's not as easy. I love you, man. All right. I'm trying to figure out what this LFPB. Oh, it's Paris Center. All right. So that's Paris Center. Interesting. By the way, Zach's on board, everybody. You can see his face right there. Go get a headset. See if we can plug you in. I don't know if that's going to dictate the sound. It might, but we'll see. Woo! Alright, I think we can see the English Channel out there in the distance. Getting the low clouds. They had some rain out of London City earlier.
Formula radar November 612 Tango Foxtrot and 1,900 via south.
Doing pretty good though. Alright, we turn on course here.
Hello,
We are VFR southbound 1,900.
Alright. This might have a couple clicks and pops. I'm trying to get back in on this.
We are up Piper Arrow 3 and stand by.
Alright, put it in, but let's test it.
Bombardier November 612 Tango Foxtrot is 4 miles.
I can't really hear you, but talk. Wait, give me a second. Talk again.
Hello.
Yeah, we got you. Take a seat.
12 Tango Foxtrot. Roger, you're identified. It's a traffic service. London QNH 1019.
QNH 1019.
Oh, let's put pitot heat on. It's just some fun. So we're streaming here. We're getting to the English Channel there. That's That's Daddy's friend Good Fixins. He likes to send out various things like that, like Captain Chaos. Cool? Right. Your dad's never really flown in England or France, obviously, so this is all new for him.
Barrel rolls and
Next Generation Flights, thank you for following me on Twitch. Well, hello. I hope that I don't disappoint you, sir. No pressure.
1019.
We're going to try our best with this. It's a little different than the United States. Not much, just a lot more reporting, I think, that we're thinking of, you know. But we'll be doing that visual approach in there over Whiskey 1 with you. And I practiced it without air traffic control, so kind of know. Yeah, I was the guy that said April in Paris, it would be an awesome theme. But, you know, I've been to Paris once. I liked it. I want to do this. I want to get used to VFR flying in Europe a little bit more. So we're a little outside our comfort zone, and I described it to the group. So they kind of know what we're doing. I said, let me know if there's any issues. But we have our charts and everything like that. We'll get there, so I'll see you in a little bit. So, but thank you for following on Twitch. Thanks for keeping an eye on me this way too, I guess. Oh man, So how are you? How are things? Let's see. Talking to Zach, by the way, he's right here. You just can't see him because of the virtual background. Oh, man.
Echo Delta Alpha Charlie after departure runway 24. You cleared.
Alright, so remember that challenge I did on the bike there? That's what we're flying over right now. The English Channel. It's the channel that divides the United Kingdom, or England as I like to call it. You know, United Kingdom is more than England, to France. Did you know they have like an underground train that goes there too, under the channel? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep. Still some elevation problems here in the UK update, so they have a little bit of work to do still. But London City was pretty cool. I had the Orbex scenery.
89 Echo Foxtrot, you reaching the edge of the air I can provide a services, so you can school conspicuity and contact Paris. Call sign only 128.875. Bye-bye.
Roger, over to Paris Center, and thank you so much for your understanding today. 9 Echo Foxtrot. 128.875. And we'll switch over to them pretty soon. Let's get over the land here. I just have to squawk VFR, which is 7,000 in Europe. So let me put that in, because if I hit VFR, it goes 1,200. There we go. Lots of stuff to think of, huh? Because you're basically flying to a different country. Make sense? Alright. Alright, so we'll contact Paris Center in a little bit. Got turned to the right a little bit. Get on course here. If it gets really overbearing, I'm just going to switch to autopilot for a little bit. Let it do its thing. But for now, I want to fly by hand. Have some fun with this. There we go. It's nothing but water for like the next, like, probably 40, 60 miles. Yeah. Again, I'm talking to my son, Zach, who you can't see the virtual background, but it's all good.
All you can see is just fog and water.
Yeah, it's a little bit haze. A little bit of haze. So. Alright. Now, Paris Center, if I'm looking at my chart right. Where is my chart? Did I close it? Oh, no. Let me get the link. Open link. There we go. If I look at my chart right.
FedEx5 Hotel, contact arrival, frequency 121.150, bye-bye.
I'll contact Paris Center, get in there. We're coming over here. And we're underneath all that La Manche. We end up near Tréport, the Tréport. And we'll probably contact Center right about here-ish in the middle of the channel. So, of course, I need to be on course, and I just went to the right, like, way off course, but it's cool. Now, I did take 4 years of French in high school. My mom was a French teacher. So wasn't my aunt, who was my French teacher. But I will be communicating in English. I'm not... No, I'm just getting back on course. I'm taking the roundabout way. I don't know if you heard him, but he just said I was getting off course. He's my little course director here. I'd give you the moving map, but I don't have moving maps for Europe. I'm sorry. You'd be my navigator. So I guess you just have to do it with me here. Okay? Alright. Trim up a little bit. And we're going to contact Paris Center pretty soon, so... No, Nick, I'm not that adventurous. Hey, we're not going to try the French language. Je parle un peu de français. Mais non. Nope. That will be after I get all this VFR flying in Europe going on, I think. Then we might push it to the French, but I'd probably be laughed anyways. They'd probably be turning off and going, who the heck is this American trying to speak French? So, it's all good. Paris Center, November 489 Echo Foxtrot, 1900 VFR to Le Bourget.
489 Echo Foxtrot, Paris, hello, squawk 7000.
Roger, 7000, 9 Echo Foxtrot. You learned nothing? Even though you took the class, you learned nothing?
American Foxtrot Paris, school then, please.
I did, not Echo Foxtrot. For a minute there, I wasn't sure if the ident button worked or not.
American Foxtrot Paris identified, remain below 3,500 feet and reported at.
Remain under 3,500 feet, and we're going to do a visual approach into Le Bourget.
Roger, November Echo Foxtrot, transit below the TMA Paris 1, remain below 3,500 feet, then I'll call you back.
Alright, transverse underneath the TMA, and you'll call me back, Echo Foxtrot. I think I got that right. Alright, now this is where the big thinking game comes, alright? Because if we get lost at all, I'm going to ask for vectors. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather do it real, but that's what you do for real if you get lost. Under the TMA means any of these terminal areas right here. Hi, 2-year-old's on board. Can you keep her away from the controls? She doesn't touch anything, bud? Thanks. Okay. Just back there, dear, okay? Peeks down the whole film is coming.
67 Paris identified that to Galbo.
So anyways, these TMAs are what we have to watch out for. Maddie, good fixin' says hi. Oh, boy. Alright, we're back on course. That's the good news. Remaining under 3,500. I like to keep it on 2,000 if possible. And again, we're just going to watch out these TMA areas. This is where it's going to get hairy. So I'm going to end toward Beauvais, and then I'm planning to go south to Pontoise to enter that visual approach into Le Bourget. As we're closer again, I'll go over with you. But right now, I'm just going to focus on the flying. But that chart's already... Alright, might as well just do it. So that chart's here. This is 8.2 nautical mile on the 133 radio from Pontoise. Report Whiskey 1 after clearance through the visual approach. She already knows I want it. And they'll fly this right into there. And then they'll give me a landing clearance for a runway. And I'll know which way I'm going. So I had to see the cockpit there. Right there. Depending on what runway they tell you, you need clearance there. This is a heavily restricted area in Paris. Again, from what I read, September 11th, they really locked down a lot of things out there. And probably rightfully so. No offense or anything. But see these this is prohibited areas. This is all restricted that we're going to enter, hence why we need clearance through this visual approach here. And Le Bourget is going to be there. Charles de Gaulle is right off there too, so it's very easy, if I guess you're not used to this, to think that Charles de Gaulle is Le Bourget, but I already did this flight once today without air traffic control, and I know that the first thing I'll be seeing is Charles de Gaulle, and then I have to look to my right to see Le Bourget, so we should be okay. I got everything set up and ready to go. Practiced it once, and worst case scenario, what do? We ask for vectors. Yeah, that's just what we do. Whoa, do you hear that? Don't do that. Leave that alone. Ah. Hi, Maddie. Alright, I'll zoom out on this range here. Oh, hold on. But yeah, it would have been nice to get some charts for Europe. I mean, for the UK. I just couldn't find them. I think this guy gave me... Can you stop that with the volume, please? Can you... Please, dude? Or else you gotta go, bud. Alright? Right there. That's where you're leaving it. Alright? Because you're messing with the volume, bud. So anyways, I wish I found charts for the UK. Roger, read back from Echo Foxtrot.
Echo Foxtrot Paris, I advise you to proceed back to Pontoise. Your Papa Oscar Nevada frequency is 1116. You are clear to cross a convenient city of Pontoise. Remain below 3,500 feet at this time. You can cross via the Van Whiskey at convenience.
Roger, direct Pontoise and remain under 3,500, and we're cleared to Whiskey 1, 9er Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, correct. If you tell your other group flight partners to contact me on this frequency in the next 5 to 10 minutes, that'd be good.
Wilco, 9er Foxtrot.
Thank you.
Anyone that is flying the Le Bourget event here, Paris Center would like you to contact them. I contacted him about halfway through the English channel on 128.87. Let me know if you need to read the back at all.
And Cox, just to confirm, contact is not mandatory, but it's advised just to make sure that it's traffic information between all of you.
Roger. Matter Foxtrot.
Thanks. I was trying to figure out who to call.
Yeah, Paris Center 128.87. He's actually really good. Like I said, I kind of gave him a heads up that we're kind of getting used to this European VFR for the first time.
Paris Center, good day, November 7, Lima X-ray, southbound over the channel at 2000.
November 7, Lima X-ray, Paris, hello, school credit.
Alright. IDENT for November 7, Lima X-ray.
111.6 VOR. Gonna be.
Number 7, Lima X-ray, Paris, hello, identified there's a traffic at 10 o'clock, 3.5 miles, about 200 feet above, be advised.
So anyways, I'm sorry we're not chatting a lot, everybody. Just a lot of focusing on something a little new for us.
You are advised to proceed to Pontoise VR, that's Papa Oscar November, frequency after VR is 1.
We're about halfway to the English channel. I need my 7-year-old to please stop hitting my chair. I need a 2-year-old to not hit my chair. That just makes flight a little more difficult, but that's where we are, about halfway through the English channel. Cruising along.
Remain below 3,500 feet.
Oh my lord. We're about to go into French airspace, by the way. See this purple line? That, I believe, is the French airspace that we're going to enter there. Which is probably why he gave me a direct pontois.
Paris Center, Mooney 691 Sierra Papa.
691 Sierra Papa, Paris, hello, school guidance.
So we're going to be a little bit to the right here to go to pontois. Okay, listen. I need everyone to get out of my room now. Unfortunately, the sound barrier has been broken way too many times. And good fixing, she will not be pushing lots of buttons and flip lots of switches because I'm sending them both out now. I'm sorry, you are ejected from the aircraft. Please leave. No, you are not the imposter, but if you'd like to be, I'm ejecting you. Go. I'm serious. I need to focus here.
Sierra Papa, your identified traffic is right below you 200 feet.
Thank you.
No other traffic.
I tried.
You are advised to proceed direct Pontoise, you are Papa Oscar November.
I did ask for clearance from the wife, just to be honest. I tried.
And you are clear transit the Pontoise.
Maddie, I need you to go downstairs there.
Whiskey at your convenience, report.
Thank you. Now, I can worry about flying. I'm sorry. It might be rude. I didn't mean to be rude. I tried. I really did.
Frequency 111.6, clear to transit Pontoise control zone. And can we get that via again for 1 Sierra Papa?
Another Sierra Papa, the advised entry point by the CTR is November Whiskey, which is 6.2 nautical miles on a 299 radial from Pontoise.
Where's that advised entry point is November Whiskey for 691 Sierra Papa.
691 Sierra Papa, remain below 3,500 feet for rain VFR.
Oh boy.
VFR outer low 3,500 for 691 Sierra Papa.
Hopefully I'm going to a fiery crash burning situation or
The
something.
center, November 6 to Delta Foxtrot.
Alright, now we got a direct. Where we going? 143. So just like I was kind of doing here.
November 6 to Delta Foxtrot, Paris. Bonsoir, score ident.
Alright. Good. Good fixing. Stop trying to make my family members sabotage my flight. That's all I need.
And 6 aircraft of Paris.
all I need.
Confirm your requested level.
Yeah. I can't remember my command there. Is it red
November
alert?
1, second Papa, Roger, continue compatible 37.
Dude, I don't even know what anymore. Jeez, I can't do anything. I haven't streamed in so long. It's amazingly.
Paris Control, good evening, November 6 Tango Foxtrot.
Trouble. Is that what it was? Oh, that was what it was. So I took control of the red alert, sent the kids out. Just wasn't going to happen.
Foxtrot, you are identified, remain below 3,500 feet. Main VFR, you are advised to proceed direct Pontoise VOR, that is Papa Oscar November. Frequency is 111.6. You are clear to cross the
Let me give these
convenience
guys a heads up.
Pontoise
Up,
and
squadron
November
up.
Whiskey.
Stay below 3,500, clear direct onto us, VOR 1111.6.
You might have to type trouble in again.
Just want to tell you about good luck. We're all
Oh,
coming
God.
The 6 Delta Foxtrot cross at your own convenience the Pontoise CTR via November Whiskey.
So, guys,
Pontoise,
Yeah.
via
just wait for
November Whiskey,
traffic control
my
to
own
get down here.
convenience, November 6 to Delta Foxtrot.
By being cleared to Pontoise, it makes it easy for us. When you overfly the airport, just head at a direction of 133, and they'll take you to Whiskey 1. And you'll have those two roads in front of you to converge to have a visual.
7,000
Made no sense. I can't do a thing.
Alright, over Pontoise, the airport they clears us to, Paracinta, just fly over that, and then turn to 133 once you're overflying the airport, and they'll take you to Whiskey 1.
No, the problem is ATC's louder than you.
Sorry. Give me a second.
305, just confirm flight level is 26.
I got it all the way down.
16
so I don't know
Papa,
why it's not
recycle your
working.
transponder squawk 5710. November Tango Foxtrot, you are identified, remain below 3,500 feet. You are advised to proceed Pontoise VOR, that is frequency 111.6. Cross the Pontoise CTR at your convenience via November.
Okay, I got him muted just temporarily. So when he clears us to Pontoise, that's actually a good thing. When you overfly Pontoise, just head 133 once you're at the airport, and they'll take you to Whiskey 1. Uh-oh. No. Speakers, there we go. Okay, so we should be good now. Pontoise, the VOR is PON Papa Oscar November. Frequency is 111.6.
Pontoise VOR, that is 111.6 VHF. And you can
and that's on the chart
CTR
that I gave in the briefing. So, yep. So it was good that they did that, because that's kind of what I told you to do, is head towards Pontoise. And he cleared us all the way through, which is awesome too. So.
Charlie Golf Lima with X-ray, that is correct. There's traffic ahead of you about 1,000 feet low at your 12 o'clock, another one about 1,500 feet below, and another one 1,000 feet below you, all at your 12 o'clock. Just confirm the Pontoise your identifier is Papa Oscar November.
Yeah.
Oscar November, I have a program in my GDS already.
J Whiskey X-ray.
Charlie Whiskey X-ray.
So we had a lot of nerves, but honestly this is pretty good.
Sir, this is Lufthansa 333 at flight level 340 inbound Cabo.
Lufthansa 333 Paris, also identified.
Paris Center, good evening, November 62, Golf Hotel.
Number 62 Golf Hotel
About
Paris.
28 minutes out from Pontoise. Then we'll be doing a visual approach again. We get that chart out. Pontoise will be out here. We head to 133 from Pontoise. And right about here, see these two roads? That's what I'm going to call Whiskey 1, ask for clearance to the visual
Sorry,
approach.
what were you saying?
By being over Pontoise, it makes it easier for us. When you overfly it, head 133 when you're over it, and they'll take you to Whiskey 1 for the visual approach.
Okay.
It just makes it a lot easier for us, so that's awesome.
Yeah, because I couldn't hear a thing because I've got ATC just a bit louder than Discord.
No problem.
Good evening, 254 Lima, 73 Edge Road to Papa.
55 Lima Paris, sponsor identified, all stations standby.
I'm having trouble finding this November whiskey that he wants us into the control zone.
I would say just go direct to Pontoise, Papa Oscar November.
Number 62 Golf Hotel Paris, are you ready to call?
Roger. We're ready to copy, November 62 Golf Hotel.
No, 62 Golf Hotel, just from my own purpose. Can you squawk again?
But you could also
Sure,
ask him
I
to read back what he gave you directions too, but he's clearing all of us to Pontoise.
62 Golf Hotel, thank you very much. Paris control identified. Remain below 2,500 feet. Remain VFR. You are advised to proceed direct to Pontoise VOR. Identify Papa Oscar November and frequency 111.6. And you can cross at convenience the Pontoise ETR via November Whiskey.
Okay, that was direct to Pontoise, VFR, at about 3,500, and what was the rest for November 62 Golf Hotel?
Number 60 Golf Hotel, advised to proceed direct to Pontoise VOR, that is 111.6 VHF, and identify Papa Oscar November. You can cross the Pontoise CTR at your convenience via November Whiskey.
Roger, cross the Pontoise CTR
Northwest.
via the November Whiskey for November 62 Golf Hotel. Thanks.
He meant Northwest. Northwest is the November Whiskey.
21 Papa and frequency.
Bieber 21 Papa on frequency.
21 Papa Paris identified, confirm request flight level.
I've been looking for an NDB or something.
I was hearing you because I was like, what the heck does he mean? And, you know, because we just say Northwest, but November Whiskey is Northwest.
Requested flight level would be 35.
Only in Europe.
51 Papa Roger, climb initially flight level 330.
Well, it's interesting.
Climb now to flight level 330, Bieber 21 Papa.
Probably because he wants you to stay out of the buffet airspace.
Command 702 Paris 4, passé besteht équivalent identify direct Basel.
Remember to stay away from that nuclear reactor, prohibited to airspace 2 when you get over to the French side.
Super 305 contact London control 129.45.
That'd be that circle right there. That's prohibited. Here, because they have nuclear power plant there or something like that. So, all right, we're about to enter over France, as you can see.
It's just off the DVR, isn't it?
Find the right November Power no for the ATC at this time. 1 to become 12 decimal. Good night.
It's to the southwest of Le Tréport. If you're looking at the chart, it's that red circle that says P3.
Papa no for the ATC. Bye.
Yeah, so it's between there and the DFVOR, closer to the DFVOR.
Roger, yep. There's no way I wasn't going to take the G1000 today, because I really needed this. So. But alright, in Europe, they tend to fly a lot lower than us. They don't want you any lower than 1500 typically in France, though, because they do military operations. So that's another difference between flying, at least in France, and the United States. If I was in the United States flying over the English Channel 2,000 feet, I'd probably be peeing my pants. Just telling you. So. But it's all good. All right. Weather here. You know, still looking visibility okay. Gusting to 25 for 30 tempo. 300. Why I can't even talk anymore. Wind actually 320 at 6 knots. Sometimes gusts 25. Showers and rain and broken 1500 cumulonimbus. So we'll have to look there, but I don't see it doing anything like that. So I think we're good. The power plant would be off to our right, I believe. Yeah, it would. So I don't know if you can see that, but let's take a look at somewhere up there. I don't see it. I'm starting to see windmills and all that stuff here. So, pretty cool. And again, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a good, real big introduction to VFR flying in Europe. When I contacted VATSIM France, they told me, hey, we're not used to getting VFR traffic in Porsche. And I understand why, you know, but April in Paris, it had to fit the theme still. So.
231 Papa on frequency. Bieber to Papa. 231 Papa, you can go AFK until Resmi, but then your final level in this sector is 330 due to traffic ahead.
No worries, we're going to maintain 330.
From what I was told, there's really not flight following like we have in the United States. From what I read, if that is believed, they typically give you traffic reports if it's needed on the air traffic control frequency that you're on. as long as, you know, maybe more center right now, but I think we're good. But they're telling people to go on UCOM 2 up ahead, so that's alright too. But definitely we need clearance into Paris area because that's restricted and then prohibited, so. Beautiful country, huh? All right. Well, things are stabilized now, so this is good. This is good. Yeah. Traffic service is a UK thing.
November 6 to
That's what I was
8 Papa on frequency.
Is told. So that guy's coming to me.
To number 8 Papa, hello. Paris identified, remain below 3,500 feet and remain VFR. Ready to copy? November 8 Papa, once again, remain below 3,500 feet, remain VFR. You are advised to proceed direct to Pontoise VOR, that is Papa Oscar November, frequency is 111.6. Clear to cross the Pontoise CTR and
all right, we're getting there.
November
and I thank you for your patience today. I know I've been able to chat as much as I usually do. Good fixes. Thank you again for resubscribing. Appreciate that. And thinking of whether I might get on tonight and actually do one more stream. I might do it. It's been a while since I streamed and I really miss it. It's just been one heck of a week with returning back to the school building and just having lots of questions about everything from students and stuff like that, but glad to be back to help them out. It's been a hectic week.
I'm going to 128.3.
Hi, Squawk Sierra. Cheers, and thank you for helping me out here, I should say, to this. Not difficult, but I think we're all kind of a little nervous because we're so used to the United States for VFR flying, but I did the best I could on the briefing, and I think we went okay, you know? So. Alright, good fixes. I'll see what I can do. It's probably going to be later. I might have to do the bath and bedtime for the kids tonight. So we'll see. But I'd like to do something. So, flew for real, by the way, on Friday evening. Finally landed at Hyannis Airport, which is now known as Cape Cod Gateway Airport. And that was my last Cape Cod Airport to complete Cape Cod. So that was done. Took the 172P up, and it was a good time. So I have video of it. Eventually I'll get it on there. Get it so I had the week. I'm almost done with the Key, New Hampshire video. And then I'll be posting a lot more videos. So, I don't know yet. Nick, what do you think? What do you think we should fly? If we're gonna fly. I did a air traffic control little seminar, if you will, with one of our members on Saturday. So I'll probably do a couple more of those too. That went well. So I don't know, just the teacher in me, I love doing that stuff. But tonight's gonna be all flying for me. So the problem out with the X-Plane 11 is that it runs great on my system. If I start streaming with it, it goes down below 20 frames per second. So I'm tweaking the settings now, trying to get it to work. Because I think VATSIM kicks you off if it's 20 frames or less, right? So I'm trying to, that's what I'm trying to work on. I bought the Airfoil Labs 172 though, so, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I had the scenery and everything in there. I want to get some liveries for the Airfoil Labs 172. But, Skidmore, thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it.
Dangerous and irresponsible.
You can do that.
Oh, so right now
you want to do some press tonight? Just give me some airport to fly to.
I have to do some crazy stuff to get down there.
Alright. Hey, how's it going? Tails good. Good, thank you for joining me today. It's been a little hectic start here, but no, this is pretty good, so. Let's go to the Pontoise VOR, which will set us up easy for the visual approach to Le Bourget. So what is that? Is that a tower?
Mark 7,
that might be a
60 uniform
rain problem. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. What is that?
Mark 7 or less, about 6
So, Yeah. All right. I'll get back to you, Nick, on that. So. Oh, that's fine. It looks like a grain silo. I don't know what that is. Probably is grain silo. Yeah. Well, Nick, I'll give you some flying. I'll give some flying if I can. I would love to. So. Let's I'll tell you what, I'll contact you in Discord after this flight's over, and we'll figure out some airports. And probably streaming around 9 if I do it.
For the 500 Charlie Paris for side.
But Streamlabs OBS has once again bit the bed, so now I'm using OBS again. And thank God I left it installed, or else we wouldn't be streaming today. I don't know what is up with Streamlabs. It was working fine, and now it's doing crap again. Yeah, I wanna try, man. I really miss streaming. Flying. It's funny because one of my ex-band members, I played with this band for 1 gig, but that's because it was like a one-off type thing. But I found out he actually does Twitch, and he has like 3,000 followers. He does like just normal video games, stream this and that. And unfortunately, he had an accident on the stream, and my friend called. I contacted my friend. I found some of our old demos. I was like, oh, cool, you know. And I got back in contact with him, so he's doing fine now, but he does Twitch big time, so. Huh. Alright, well, I'll definitely let you know. I'll definitely let you guys know by, like, I'll say 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time what the situation is, and we can go from there. I also noticed that said Edinburgh, Scotland to Paris, France now. Today's like, because I'm doing that well. Let me see if I can change that right now. Oh, man. You don't understand, I had everything set up since like an hour before the flight, and it's been one thing after another. So. It's all good. Alright, let me see if I can switch that to what it's supposed to say, which is London. Oh, there we go. And I had to quickly switch over to OBS, which I think I'm going to stay with this now, so. Alright, cool. Nah, hey, Sir Skidmore, again, I'll run more clinics and stuff to get used to it, you know what I mean? Because I want maximum...
America Foxtrot Paris.
Roger, Echo Foxtrot, go ahead.
America Foxtrot, you can contact our frequency 121.150 Paris approach and give those intentions. Bye.
Roger, over to Paris approach, Echo Foxtrot. Thanks. 121.5, see, that's me chatting too much. You know what? That would be the emergency frequency in the U.S., but now it's not in Europe. Isn't that interesting? I thought that was interesting. Paris approach. Yeah, you know. But we'll get you used to it. That's probably one of the reasons why you joined this club, so we can get used to things like that, and then you can fly with us. Paris approach, November 4800 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, 128.87. Paris Center, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Echo Foxtrot, hello. Just two things. In Europe, don't forget to read back the frequency. I don't know if it's custom in the US not to, but in, no matter the traffic, you should. And it's 121.15. See that that's going to help you more. See ya.
Roger, 121.15 for 9 Echo Foxtrot. Thanks. So I did go.
Sorry, Whiskey X-ray, please.
Paris approach, November 489 Echo Foxtrot.
489 Echo Foxtrot, here identified. Maintain VFR at below 1,500 before entering the Pontoise VTR.
Roger, maintain 1,500 or below, direct to Pontoise, and Echo Foxtrot.
Echo Foxtrot, yeah. For now, you can maintain above 1,500, but just before entering the CTR of Pontoise, you should be 1,500 below.
Roger, 9 Foxtrot. The output on this thing for
First approach, good day, number 7
too loud or too low.
X-ray.
I'm trying my best here. But
that
makes sense. We're going to be 1,500 or below to get down for the approach as well, but also because we want to stay out of any of that TMA stuff that we don't need to be in.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray 3000.
Alright.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray identified.
And we'll just descend the 1500 now and get used to it, so. That's fine, Nick. We'll get you there. Yeah. So I guess in Europe you definitely have to be little with the frequencies, which we do in the United States here and there.
Before entering Pontoise CTR zone, maintain VFR or below 1,500.
Below entering the Pontoise Center, maintain VFR at or below 1,500, and do not have it on my GPS. Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
Solid Whiskey, I'll let you know when you need to descend.
Thank you, Charlie Whiskey X-ray.
So anyways, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was
Really low.
saying. I told you they fly very low, and not only that, but they want you low so that way you're not in the upper ranges of the aircraft above you in Paris.
Tournant à gauche, 240 Air France 41.
I mostly wasn't happy being low over the channel.
Yeah, I know, but they're just used to flying lower than us, because I would have liked to have been higher too if I was in the United States.
Oh, why do you think the rest of the channel at 3,500?
Exactly.
I don't mind flying low, but...
Is it wrong that I kicked the 2 kids out of here because it was just getting confusing with them here? Alright, so we're doing good. We're at 1,500 already. We'll trim up slightly. Stay at this altitude. And that way we're gonna... We're just gonna stay on top of things. That's what we're gonna do instead of like doing them the last minute.
Nous contactons Paris sur 26 décimal 445. Voir Air France
Now, let's
41.
get this crossing for the VOR at 133, just in case it does work. Couldn't get to work last time. But VOR, we wanted to part. Wait, what was it again? Let's look at the visual again. 133 out the Pontoise. 8.2 nautical miles out. That's Whiskey 1. That's the first reporting point. And we have to make sure we're clear before we go into the restricted airspace. France. Paris, excuse me. Paris.
Paris Center, Charlie Whiskey X-ray is starting now. I don't want to wait.
That's fine, Charlie Whiskey X-ray. Number 601 Sierra Papa, proceed direct to Whiskey 1.
So someone's already at Whiskey 1.
1 Sierra Papa, can we get a vector to Whiskey 1?
Remember, Sierra Papa fly suggested heading 145.
145 direct to Whiskey 1
By
for
saying
1
this to
Sierra Papa.
133, I know which I have to go once I go have a Pontoise, so.
Paris approach, good evening, Mooney,
Alright,
November 62
we'll
Golf
see.
Hotel, 4-5 miles northwest.
I might invite the people I had practice with me
land at
too.
Le Bourget,
So.
requesting the Whiskey 1 visual.
Number 62 Golf Hotel, you identified. Maintain 1,500 or below before entering the Pontoise control zone.
Excuse me.
Roger, at or below 1,500 before entering the Pontoise control zone, November 62 Golf Hotel.
There you go. But being at 1,500, by the way, we're gonna go under a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? And then right as we get up on Paris, that's when it's gonna start really kicking through. That see it there, Pontoise right there. That's why we wanna just be down and ready to go. You know. But flying this end, you see that there's some elevation problems still here in France. So you know, we'll have to maneuver around that. We'll have to see. Thank you again for tuning in. It's been a hectic thing just trying to get everything working, but now, knock on wood, it's been working pretty good. So.
601 Sierra Papa has a information Charlie at Paris Le Bourget.
Sure, well, thank you.
Get the weather, get up there too as well. Isn't it? Yes, it gains an elevation. Just, it's like a monolith, if you will. Scenery is very cool to see. Very different from the United States, some say. But you know, it was a UK update. It wasn't a French update or European or anything like that. So, gotta go with it, I guess. I didn't install any real big scenery other than the Orb X Paris scenery here, so we'll have to see what's going on. My family descends from France and French Canadian ancestry, so from what my grandmother told me, my family left France in like 1604 or 8, went to Canada, so. But we were supposedly from Normandy, the northern part of France, so I didn't really get to research that or anything. But that's what I've been told. But I did go to Paris back in 2000 with my mother. So went to Carcassonne, the southern part of France. Then we took a train to
Paris approach
Spain.
November 6 to Delta Foxtrot at 2000.
Number 6 to the Foxtrot, identify.
My grandmother was actually right from Belgium, so.
Intentions are going to Le Bourget via the W1.
Board game? You're talking about board game.
Arrival. November 6 to Delta Foxtrot.
The 6 to the Foxtrot, thank you, that's copy. And maintain VFR auto below 1,500 before entering the Pontoise CDR.
Well, hopefully people see this in the Virtual Safe Flying Club.
Maintain VFR at
start
or
doing
below
a couple of events here and there in Europe. So. But I was just really inspired by the Evil in Paris theme here, so that's why I wanted to do it.
6910, the Louvre airport is to your 10 o'clock in about 15 miles of
6910 Papa has the airport in sight.
Okay, we'll fly Patois, turn to 133, and we'll be doing the approach.
Le Bourget Tower 119.925 for 6910 Papa, good day.
Get some of our pilots in there first, this is awesome.
Number 489er Echo Foxtrot, proceed by Whiskey 1.
Roger, proceed to Whiskey 1, 9er Echo Foxtrot. Okay, so anyways, yeah, again, I'm going to turn 133 off the Pontoise VOR. And then we're going to look for those two roads that are going to converge into one. And right there, as I look at the visual, I'll see it. You just follow that road. And then we'll report Whiskey 1 and get in there. What we're going to do right now is get the ATIS for Bourget. So, Charlie, gotta write this down so I want to forget. Got a virtual scratch pad here. So Charlie, oops. 7 and 9, runway 7 and 9. Let's see. Expected departures forward. Yeah, Quebec transition. Only VFR flights. London City accepted. So we got a special clearance for that. Where are we lucky?
Number 6204 Charlie, you can start descent.
320.
Starting your descent now, November 62, Golf Hotel.
And 5 knots. Very protective of the airspace around Paris. We have QNH 1021. Let's see what that is. My chart here. What was that? 1021 is 30.15. Okay. Well, good. All right, we're almost to Pontoise, so that's why I want to get that information now. Zoom in a little bit. Again, this is point to 133, so we're good to go. We know where we have to turn. Airport should be out there in the distance, and Pontoise, VOR is right in the middle of it, so.
6298 Papa, then
right.
maintain
Get everything
VFR
written down and feel good to go. We have to get down to 1,500.
Okay, at or below 1,500 before the VFR.
Well, it's been interesting.
Good evening, November 6th.
It's been a good interest.
2,100 direct.
Alright, just get more. I'm out of loop there. What board game are you talking about? I want to get it.
VFR at or below 1,500 before reaching the Pontoise CTR.
1,500 or below before the Pontoise CTR for 6105.
At altitude, I think it's like 1,050 or 1,100 feet out the Bourges, but should be good.
8419er, Paris?
8419, I think it's like 1.
So we're the only ones allowed in here VFR. That must be how rare it is that VFR flights.
419er, we identified a cleared Mopar 6 Echo approach, ILS, runway 08 right.
Mopar 6 Echo, runway 08.
Alright, I think that was on 12. Below us. Maybe not.
184, man.
Yeah, it is Pontoise. Okay. Heading the 133. Good altitude. Here we go. Yep, that's the from on the VOR there. So that's why we set up the VOR. Go like 130. It's going to be very sensitive signal. We're right near the airport. VOR, and now 133.
We're 489er Echo Fox. The Bulls Airport is about 11 miles to your 11 o'clock airport site.
Roger, we'll report site, matter of Foxtrot. So the Bourget is going to be out there. We're going to the Whiskey 1 already. So we got 133-ish going on. Well, I did this before I saw Charles de Gaulle first, and I was like, huh? So.
From the right side, Mopar 9 Echo Arrival, EG49.
EG419
Alright,
Echo.
gonna be a little quiet here while I look for this stuff.
Mopar 9 Echo EG49.
Here's that lake right there. So we're over Whiskey 2 almost.
EG419, yeah, just to confirm, it's the BBX 9er Echo arrival,
No,
then
these are the roads right here.
Echo transit.
So yeah, alright.
RP 419.
There's one,
Yeah,
two.
419, you flew the BBX 9 Echo arrival. Now you're cleared for the Mopar 6 Echo transition into the goal.
Okay, turn to 89er.
Clear for the Mopar 6 Echo transition to EG49.
Correct. Number 62 Golf Hotel, to direct Whiskey 1.
Direct Whiskey 1, November 62 Golf Hotel.
Still looking for the airport. Oh, it's Paris, okay. So it's gonna be somewhere out here. Okay, let's turn 89er, so we're heading towards Whiskey 2. Dude, it was so much easier before I did this before. What's going on? Alright, let's use the GPS to help us out here a little bit. Oh, we're heading right for it, so we're good. Alright, that's awesome. Just have to see it. Important site. That would be it over there. That looks like Charles de Gaulle. So this looks like Bourget. And I believe that would be it. Bourget in sight, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Echo Foxtrot, thank you. Contact tower 118.925. Bye-bye.
119er.25, Echo Foxtrot. Thanks.
118.925 away.
118.925 Henrik Foxtrot. The Bourget Tower, November 48 Echo Foxtrot.
November 48 Nano Echo Foxtrot, the Bourget Tower, bonsoir. QNH 1021, enter the control zone via Whiskey 1, entrance final for runway 09.
Roger. Visual approach on Whiskey 1 and runway 09 for Echo Foxtrot.
Le Bourget Tour du Papa Alpha Charlie.
Okay, let me get my
Charlie 2 pour
chart
traverser
out.
la 03.
That would be the airport chart we left in the briefing. Just to show you this is what we're looking at. 09er would be this one
On
going
roule
that way.
limité de la 09 on traverse
So
la
now I
03
know
pour
which
traverser Charlie.
way to expect. And it's basically just a direct in with this approach. So following that aircraft probably, but I'm not going to trust that. So Charles de Gaulle off our left here, Paris off our right. So that's what you're seeing right
Bourget
there.
Tower, Mooney 610 Sierra Papa, hold for Alpha Romeo.
Trimming down, stay at least 1500.
Contact De Gaulle departure 124, decimal
Okay,
50,
kick back
goodbye.
the speed a little bit.
12350, fraction 824, bye-bye.
Number 6910 Papa, cross runway 03 and contact ground on 121, decimal 9, goodbye.
Over to ground, 0.9, cross runway 03, good night, 691 Sierra Papa.
November Echo Foxtrot, reduce minimum speed.
Say again for Echo Foxtrot.
Nano Echo Foxtrot, reduce to minimum speed.
Do you see the minimum speed in Echo Foxtrot? Which is probably way lower.
Fox Alpha Charlie, prêt pour un départ immédiat.
Négatif, Fox Alpha Charlie.
Fox Alpha Charlie,
Alright, we'll get our flaps going here and everything like that. So let's just 25%. I'm gonna let it settle down and put 50% of flaps in, get ready for our approach here. There you go, 119er, so we can do that. There it is over there. Well, I have to say one thing about OBS so far, knock on wood. It's not slowing down, it's stuttering as I'm landing here. Mind you, near a very dense Paris scenery. There's the Eiffel Tower in the background. Now I'm just going to worry about the landing. So. Oh, there it is. It's right below us. Jesus. Alright, kick back speed. No wonder why he's telling me to go down there. And full flaps. Throttle out. Niner is this one
November
here.
Foxtrot, wind 320 degrees 5 knots, runway 09, clear to land.
Clear the land. Runway 9er Foxtrot. Boy, that just snuck up on me. I was looking out in the distance thinking little Berger was out there. That was an idiotic move.
Ladies and gentlemen, as
Thank
we
you.
start our descent, please make sure your seat backs
Good
and
news
tray
that we're still
tables
gonna
are
be
in their
good.
full upright
Approach
position.
speed should be about
Make
85
sure your
knots, so we're
seatbelt
right
is
about there.
securely
Okay, a little
fastened,
bit more
and all
throttle here.
carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Here we go. Turning final. Runway 9er, right in front of us. Boy, that
Fox
was
Alpha Charlie, on est au départ.
idiotic a little bit. Thank you so much for adding on to the stress.
Visuel sur le trafic.
It's alright, we'll get it.
Constant angle descent lined up to center.
I'll be happy just to have a landing. How's that?
Dans le trafic, je m'aligne 14, Fox Alpha Charlie.
Alright, throttle out. Let's land this thing. Planes tend to float, so. There we go. Hey! Yeah, that's true. At least you didn't play the bossy one. I have to give it to you. Alright, let's turn off what they say is alpha over here. Whoa, I was zooming in. Come on, keep it moving. All right, so we're right there.
Red Bourget Tower.
Chart there.
November 6-2,
Well,
Hotel
Mooney, 8
here. Miles west with Charlie in buffer, full stop.
Sacré Fachard, vent 320 degrés, fameux piste 09, autorité décollage.
And we'll clear the runway.
Sacré Fachard, école piste 09.
Okay, we'll stay here.
Du Golf Hotel, le Bourget,
Flaps up.
bonsoir. QNH 1021, John final runway 09.
And it was
Join
very nice of
proper
them to
09er,
accommodate
QNH
us
1021 over
on this
62
VFR
Golf
to
Hotel.
Bourget.
Nevada Echo Foxtrot, welcome to the Bourget, cross runway 03 on Alpha and ground 121.9. Goodbye.
On 121.9er and cross runway 03 on Alpha 9er Foxtrot. Thanks. Come on. Get the frequency in. There we go. The Bourget ground November 489 Echo Foxtrot taxiing cross runway 3 via Alpha.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, welcome to the Bourget after the crossing, straight ahead. Apron India next to the Money 20. Report on the stand with the frequency.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, this is runway 3 coming up. Because I remember it was adjacent to the parking here. It was supposed to park near Moody. So we'll see if I can find that Moody. That'd be nice to see. I think it's right over there. So I think we're good. Well, people, thank you for sharing this adventure with me. Definitely a little easier than what I thought or anticipated, but still kind of like, because it's kind of new. It's a little different than the United States. Not much, just a little. But also going into Le Bourget and Paris airspace is very much like a Class Bravo in the United States. That's the whole thing, and you don't want to mess anything up there. So, all right, I'm going to be parking over there in the Mooney, which I believe is this right there. It looks like it. So, all right, made it. And I will send the drone out. Hopefully nothing crashes when I do that, because this is a first for Virtual USA Flying Club. And I'm glad that I got to host it. First VFR in Europe. It's very interesting. And I hope to do more. You know, it will be not with the Virtual USA Flying Club. Although, I think we have one event that's going to be somewhere else in the United States. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm not saying we should always fly in Europe, because we are basically United States. But yeah, it's very much just kind of like, hey, you're cleared here. It's up to you. Then tell us the important things, like where the Whiskey 1 is, report, and then getting in there. Wish I spoiled the Bourget a little bit better. I gotta be honest with you. But I'll be back. I'll be doing a couple of these flights even just by myself. So Vienna. Yeah. So the Virtual USA Flying Club, like I said, I'm gonna plan probably one. I mean, I haven't talked to the rest of the admin, but I'm probably gonna do like a flight here and there in places we wouldn't ordinarily go, just to get that experience, you know. And it's been really good. I want to thank France and the United Kingdom on VATSIM for their courtesy, honestly, and their understanding, because it's not much different. It's just a couple formalities, like reading back the frequencies all the time, stuff like that. It makes sense. It's not that it doesn't make sense. Just that we're a little free with the calls, I guess, in the United States on some things. So, but yeah. And likewise, please visit the United States on VATSIM. We have lots of controllers that are members with the Virtual USA Flying Club. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to shut this down here. I don't think I'm going to use a checklist. I'm just going to go from memory, which is a very dangerous thing. We're going to go. Well, you have to be cleared. So let me go over that for you. Here's the chart. So you get to Whiskey 1, 133 radial, 8.2 nautical miles. You're looking for these two roads that converge. And then you hit 89er, Whiskey 2. Right here on Whiskey 2, you need clearance 1, because it says clearance or clearance. And you have to know what runway you're going to. So that angle would be this angle that I took into runway 9er. Going to Le Bourget. Actually, it's straight ahead, sorry. Right there. Runway 9, the shorter one. So those dashed lines, just how to get there. If you're going to go runway 3, you'd go this direction, going to runway 3. If you're going runway, let's see, 21, did I get that right? you'd go straight ahead. You'd stay on that head of 8-9er and then go right into there. But the big thing is not to go, supposed to go. I know I did some traffic patterns just to get in touch with Fritz, VatSim, and like I was just doing left traffic on runway, I think it was 9er, believe it or not. But yeah, you need clearance. You get clearance anyways because see this dash line? This is restricted airspace. Anything around Paris is basically restricted. And then you have prohibited, which is right over the city. They don't want you there at all. Surface to 6,500 right there. So makes total sense, you know. So you'd probably have to get a lot of good permission to get in there. But after September 11th, they closed a lot of stuff down too. That's what I read at least. I can't say with 100% accuracy if that's the total reason why. It's kind of like Washington, D.C. and having a special flight rules area. You have to take a course online as a private pilot to fly in there. And then they have these procedures with transponder code. And they have like windows of entry and stuff like that. And I actually signed up for that course. I should probably finish that sometime. But it's very much like that, just that the visual approach that you follow, getting cleared in there, and then you know where to go by what runway they tell you to go. So, most important part, stay out of the TMAs when possible. You know, I mean, you could get in there, but it seems like in Europe, again, they fly a little lower than us. So, yeah, for good reason, you know. They want you slamming the building. We are a little bit more freer in the United States. Like I could fly over Boston at 8,500, or I can go through the Class Bravo. Typically want to be 1,000 feet above the city, and even above the city, I think they have like a special VFR route that you fly if you want to tour the city. But it's not like that. It's not like just prohibited right off the bat. So even New York, think about it. We have the Skyline route. You can go down the yeah, well, I took it more for the speed, honestly, and also the G1000. But yeah, the chute wouldn't hurt either. Once you pull that chute, though, it's totaled, so don't think you're getting any money for that. All right, let's shut this thing down, turn off our
Good evening, ground, November 62, Hotel is clear of runway 09.
Turn the avionics off,
taxi to the
lights are off, all that stuff's off. All right, I think it's kicked back on the mixture. Cut off. It's going to be this whole thing saying I flew for an hour. Not bad. Okay. Alternate off. Shows do the pump off. I never ever switched the fuel. That was a bad thing. That's because I was so caught up talking with everyone and my kids and this and that. But it's cool. We got there. Yeah, right. Transfer the ownership to the insurance company. But all right, parking brake on. Let's send the drone out a little bit. Let's go where we can't go, and hopefully it doesn't crash. Once in a while, the simulator will tell me I crashed, even though I didn't. So. Speed up the speed of the drone. And I am zoomed in a lot there, and we got more people coming in from the flying club. Why isn't this zooming out? That's what I want to know. Alright, what's the zoom out button? I don't remember. Oh. Yeah. No, keep making fun of it. Truth is, this is the future. I'm not like vouching for Microsoft all the way. What the heck is the zoom out button? But God, why is that so zoom? All right, I gotta find the zoom button for the drone because I don't remember setting it like that. How's the drone cam? This is a good website. All right, drone cam, decrease road, yeah, autofocus, target, drop down, foreground. I'm also off mode C, that's good. Set drone roll, target offset drone, pitch up, right, down. Increase, yeah, it's the number pad. Oh, okay, that's why, because I was pitching minus and plus. But here's Le Bourget. Very nice. Looks really nice from what I've seen with the Google Maps. And then Paris, it's not that far off. Let's see where we're at here. Where's Charles de Gaulle? Charles de Gaulle's over there. So Paris is going to be this way. Good. We'll see if this will actually do what it's supposed to do. Again, I apologize in advance if the simulator says I crashed. I didn't, because I'm clearly parked with the engine off and with the parking brake on. But we'll see. Again, we have Orbx Paris scenery installed. This was the national stadium used at the World Cup '98, France '98. I remember seeing that because I remember taking the highway on a bus to my hotel in 2000. So that is a national soccer stadium and maybe even rugby for France. Get downtown here. It's pretty nice. Let's just hope that it survives. We have the Tour d'Eiffel. I think I said that right. The Eiffel Tower coming up over here with the Seine River. Again, it's still loading all the scenery, that's why it's a little choppy, but we're gonna go with it. I've been to the top of that. Major tourist thing to do. And it was pretty cool. They have these elevators that go up the legs there. And definitely worth visiting there. Took the river boat on the Seine, and they're like, I remember this, and this is not to ridicule anybody, but they said you'll pass under 23 bridges, and I was like telling my mother, you're right, that, something like that. Can't remember since 2000. But I was telling my mother, I was like, you're right, that means that you pass under like 11 or 12 of them, and then they count it again. And that's what they did. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Paris is a city like any other, you know. Except it's huge and it has tons of touristy things to do. It was a very nice place to visit. I know those are important buildings right there. I can't remember what they're called. I could probably get a map out and do that. Versailles. I don't know where Versailles is. Wait, Palace of Versailles is outside the city. Hello. Oh my god, I look like a fool right now, but it's alright. Alright, let me get a Google map out here. We're gonna make our way